Welcome, Leo Rising. This is your January 2024 Astrology Outlook. So today we're going to be discussing the lunations, the Sun, our personal planets, Venus, Mars, and Mercury, and the houses and the ingresses and changes occurring that are going to be impacting you. On the 11th of January, there is a new moon in Capricorn, which is your sixth house, Leo Rising. The sixth house is associated with health, work, and service to other people. So a new moon is a reset, a new start, but an emotional restart because our lunations are associated with our emotional landscapes. You could be starting something new in regards to your physical body, your health routine. This is a mundane house of the daily grind, but you're happy to engage in something new for yourself to bring into your everyday reality as a routine. On the 25th, there's a full moon in Leo, your first house. Your 15 minutes of fame, your moment where you could be spilling over emotionally with joy or announcing something about your own personal experience or something to do with your physicality, your image. This is where you could be fed up with how you look or you're perceived by others, or this is where you get recognition and people start to visually see some profound changes within yourself. The personal planet Mercury has been transiting your fifth house, and on the 13th, he is going to enter Capricorn, your sixth house of service to other people, work, daily routines, your physical health, and even pets. So a new reset here in regards to what you are thinking about, communicating about, or even being very busy in regards to your everyday life and routine. This is where you could be making plans or thinking about changing things up in regards to those six house topics. On the 18th, Mercury sextiles Saturn in Pisces in your eighth house of other people's resources. So a sextile is a nice aspect from your sixth to the eighth. This can be a contract coming in, or you clearing up a debt because of the work or finances you've been accumulating through your own services. It also can be seeing a return in regards to money from other people that's going to assist your everyday life and impacting it quite significantly. On the 19th, that Mercury is trining Jupiter in Taurus, your 10th house. The 10th house is a very public space. It's what you're known for in the world. It's also the house associated with career, what you do in the professional world, and also can have to do with your public reputation. So when you have a trine aspect from your 6th to your 10th, this looks auspicious for a breakthrough in regards to your career or your work life. On the 20th, a significant occurrence happens on this day. Firstly, the Sun ingresses into Aquarius, your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, contracts, collaborations. And this is a 4-week transit that's going to be highlighted for you. So it's all about other people, interacting with others, getting down to the nuts and bolts of how you integrate and interact with other people. On the same day, planet Pluto, which is characteristically about great wealth, change, death and rebirth, and regeneration, is also going into Aquarius, that 7th house of partnerships, relationships, contracts, and collaborations for a 20+ year cycle. Profound changes in your personal relationships, profound changes and transformation in regards to how you and other people integrate. On the 27th, Mercury conjuncts Mars in Capricorn in your 6th house. This could be a day of certainty and taking action on your thoughts in regards to your employment situation, work life, your physical body and health, or even pets and service to other people. Can be also fiery, quick mental dexterity. So you could be firing on all mental cylinders here and really acutely taking action or thinking quite sharply and precisely on this day. The next day on the 28th, that Mercury is trining Uranus in your Taurus, your 10th house. Your 10th house lit up again is significant for breakthroughs in regards to how you have been working hard and publicly now getting recognition, or there could be a sudden change in your reputation or how you're seen in the world, either through your work or your own personal lifestyle. Planet Venus has been transiting in Sagittarius, your 5th house of pleasure, children, creativity, fun, joy, and bliss. And on the 1st of January, she squares Saturn in Pisces, your 8th house. This is where finances can be highlighted and how they are exchanged between you and other people, or debt or money that now needs to be looked at carefully. And you're put on notice here that your finances or even your pleasure or what you consider to be pleasurable might be in contention now with how it is impacting your personal finances with other people, or even getting yourself into possible debt because of overindulgence. On the 19th, Venus squares Neptune in Pisces in your 8th house. This can be a creative transit on slowing things down to a point where you can have your cake and eat it, but we don't want to dissolve those resources from other people through, again, overindulgence or not looking at the finer details when it comes to your consideration of bliss. On the 28th, Venus enters Capricorn, your 6th house of service, health, work, daily routines. Venus here does well in as much as she knows what she's got to do, but she's doing it and finding a way to make it work for her. So for you, Leo rising, this could be when you're really enjoying getting into fitness, getting back into a daily routine that actually feels good. On the 27th, Uranus goes direct in Taurus, your 10th house of public reputation, career, and what you're known for in the world. So if there's been a retraction or a slowdown in your 10th house topics, this is where you can have some breakthrough moments or changes that have been long overdue in regards to getting recognized publicly or even known in regards to what you do with your career. On the 28th, Venus sextiles Saturn in Pisces, your 8th house. So at the beginning of the month, straight out of the gate, you had that square, and now you have a sextile. So something has eased and measured out quite nicely here on the 28th when this occurs, because Venus is going to allow things to be all more organic in regards to your pleasure, your romance, or even finances with other people and their resources, or debt in general seems to be bearable, or you're getting on top of things. On the same day, Venus is trining Jupiter in Taurus in your 10th house. The two benefics here, which are Venus and Jupiter in your 10th house, looks auspicious for financial reward or a very harmonious transit in regards to other people really putting you in the spotlight and you enjoying this tremendously. Planet Mars has been transiting in Sagittarius, your 5th house, and on the 4th of January, he ingresses into the 6th house of Capricorn. Your 6th house is lit up like a Christmas tree here, Leo rising. So Mars dipping into this house gives you the drive and determination to keep going, so your energies could get boosted in regards to your daily routine, your work, getting into physical activity and really concentrating on that body gives you a lot of drive and a burst of fresh energy. There also is a warning and a caveat here. Mars can see you having some accidents, breaks, or even conflicts in regards to your personal fitness or body, a health issue, a work situation, or services that you provide. So just a heads up there, it's a double-edged sword when Mars ingresses into a sixth house situation. On the 9th, Mars is sextiling Saturn in Pisces in the 8th house. So from the 6th to the 8th with Mars here, you could be taking action on paying down debt, or other people's resources are now starting to sharpen up, and you can now take some positive action in regards to those topics. On the 12th, Mars is trining Jupiter in Taurus, your 10th house. So with Mars in a trine aspect with Jupiter in your house of public reputation and professional work, how you're seen, can see you making some bold moves or changes that are instinctual, or just feel like you're ready to do something different, and to hell with the consequences or how you're perceived. On the 29th, Mars is trining Uranus in Taurus in the 10th house. Yes, again, there could be some breakthrough moments here in regards to those 10th house topics, but there also could be a sudden downfall or change that is possibly going to cause some conflict or fights in regards to those 10th house interactions with your professional work life, or even how you're seen in the world and in the public. Cosmic Girl 101 signing off now, Leo rising. I'm wishing you a blessed 2024, and I will see you in the month of February.